So my first find of the day. Yes, it's faceted, so it's from one of those elasticated bracelets. Black glass bead. The string would have gone through there and it would have stretched around a wrist. We found enough of these to make one in a film at some point. I don't remember which one. But yeah, that's a very, very brilliant first find. Well, that's a very funny thing. What was the purpose of that? Nice iridescence. Unfortunately, absolutely no use for it, but it's very interesting.
I'd say that's a coin. I don't know what coin. Oh, sorry. It's a bit eroded that side, but we can see. You never know. That is a very beautiful piece of glass. That would be very nice for... You can't really see, it's very dirty. But I'd definitely be taking that. And underneath it, I think it's a seal. I don't know if there's anything on the seal. Oh, I think I can see some letters. That's good. That's cool. Still got the thing that you would have tied it round. Oh, that's interesting. Not a bad start.
It's been a long time since I found one of these. Oh, and it is broken. But it's a bone ring. You know how much Mum loves a bone thing, so I'll still take it. Turn it into a tiny handbag with a bone handle. Toothpaste. Lead wheel. 3 seconds. It's a lead bag seal. Might have something written on it.
I've already dug this out. But it's an odd shape. Could have something on it. It might just be a plate. I don't know. It's an odd shape though, isn't it? It's possible. Never pass up anything. Oh, it crumbled away. It's a button, but it just crumbled. Do you think that bottle's whole? Oh, it is. Very, very muddy. Oh, it's a sheer top. Oh, sorry. Oh. Nothing on it though, but it is quite nice. Think about that one. I'll put it there for the minute. Very muddy.
It is complete! Does it have anything written on it? No, so got to see. Oh, it's a tiny little ink bottle. Nice. Oh, what? Oh, it's got a 6 on it. Nice. Is that going to be a watch back? Might be, so it might clean up nicely. That's a key. That's definitely seen better days. Might be a good shared story. T.C. Jean & Co. Church Gresley, the property of Worthington and Company Limited, Burton-on-Trent. That's a lot of things to look up there. This could be really handy for a miniature craft over on our other channel. And I think that is that a button? Oh, it is. It's a beautiful green glass button. Wonder if it will be UV. That's really pretty. Brilliant.
I can't tell if that's a thing or not. It's just so muddy. It's very sticky here today. I'll go and wash it. Okay, I can't wash any of them. There's no water for a while. When the tide comes in, I will. I'll just put them away for now. Mysteries. They're mysteries. Where did you go? There was a crab. He was running. Wow. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. It's okay, I'm not going to hurt you.
tiny little square lens. That'll be very good, as always, for making miniatures. That's a shame. That would have been a very beautiful lid. A bead. First bead of the day. Possibly only bead of the day. A little white one. Brilliant. Love a bead. I'm gonna have to start thinking of some more bead projects, I think. Looks like that's going to be a fly button. Oh, I wonder if it'll have anything on it when we clean it up. It's definitely what it is, though. Exciting. That is a key that looks like it's still got its shape. Oh, it could potentially have some history, because that's an interesting shaped key. I don't think it's just a Yale. And yeah, we've found some incredible history from keys before. Quite often the keys we find are American, so who knows? That's exciting, though. Are you complete? Because if you are, you're adorable. Oh, you are! And you have embossing! What do you say? It says long legs. That is an adorable... There's nothing I love more when it comes to bottles. After like fun colours, it's tiny embossed bottles. And that says long legs. That is amazing. I absolutely love that. To find out what that is. Cute. Another one. Slightly different one. A thicker one. And actually, because I bent down to pick up this, just up there, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, it's not a bead though, I was confused. It only has one hole, so it's just a melted hat pin top, or just pin top. Beautiful. I assume it's melted, it may have been that shape originally. Nice. Might be something once it cleans up. Maybe. Take it just in case. It's a fun toothbrush, and I do know that Mum collects the fun coloured ones. So, probably take that for her collection. Tiny seed bead. A red one. Nice. Just that little red thing.
What's that? There's going to be a lot of mysteries today. I didn't know it was another little flag, but I don't think it is. But I will take it and see. Bit of a basket clay pipe, and a broken bottle. I thought it was a stopper, but it's the broken bottle of a glass. That's a lead hem weight. I imagine they're for curtains. They look a bit big for a dress, but that's quite cool. Well, that was a trip. Yeah. Not loads there. I thought there was going to be more mysterious lumps, but they didn't turn into anything.
No.
And the key, we can't quite clean it up.
No. If anyone knows, it's got a K on the front, and then at the back it says something and sons, which at the end, like Woolwich or Dulwich. But the two front bits, which are the most important, aren't there anymore. So the only bit we could try, I've tried searching K key and taking image Google search. Nothing came up. The coin was just a penny from
1971.
Oh,
That's over 50 years old.
yeah.
I mean, it could be lead. It could be a weight of some kind, or a hem weight, or I don't know.
Strange that
It's a strange shape.
Yeah. A hectagon. This is a hem weight. This is a General Post Office.
It says GPO on it.
What on the back? No, it says GBO on the front, and then on the back it says LC.
London.
London Central. London, yeah. Did this one have anything on it? No. Just a seal. This little bottle, Longlex, is a powdered nail polish.
This is nice. It's so much so smashed.
It's only got a little thing. That's all right. Mum's bottle cleaned up nicely. The ink bottle was taken home by the person that found it. Toothbrush. Little bead from one of those elasticated bracelets. And the lovely green glass button that's also been dyed a little bit green.
Everything's gone blue and green. I don't understand. Even the collar studs have gone green. Hey, we've got this like they've got an ombre of green now. Even the clear glass.
It's turned aqua. I wonder what caused it.
I don't know. Usually the lemon juice doesn't do that, but there must have been something in it that's just dyed everything green.
Luckily, these weren't anything.
Oh, honestly, this roundup. I lost the bead. The bead just rolled away. You found bead. The bead's gone. This roundup was doomed.
But there was one thing. Didn't get dyed green, and we could identify it, and it cleaned up very nicely, which is this very shiny, beautiful button. And on the back it says Buttons Limited Birmingham. And that will be our
button banter.
Button banter for this week, which is sometimes replaces shared stories. So that will follow in a minute.
You didn't mention the beautiful plastic toothbrush.
I didn't.
It's old plastic though. I love the different coloured ones. I've got a few now.
I did say in the film that you collected them, which is why I picked it up. Yeah.
I don't know where the others are. Oh, I might do. Shall I get them?
Sure. So yes, that is. Oh no, you've got a yellow one.
Oh.
And a blue one. And a red one.
I just think they look really pretty. Oh, does it?
Yes, it does say something.
Oh, look that up.
So these are both made in England, and this new one is made in Germany.
Oh,
which is strange.
Yeah.
And then yes, a lot of bone ones, but lots of these have writing on. It's very cool. Wow, what does that one say?
We not look at
What
it.
does that one say? I don't remember reading that one.
The one with the LW written on it somewhere.
It's only by Boots. This one is a super fine.
I don't know what that says. I don't need the...
This one, yeah, B Welch has a little B on it.
Is that written?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Here, look at the loop.
Yeah.
We have got one with LW.
Yeah, the war.
That's
the
in
wartime.
the
Yeah, I was
museum.
going to say.
You'll see that at Christmas.
Yeah.
We're going to do a tour of the tiny museum at Christmas.
Yeah, this one says Crowden and Carrad Limited 1914.
The war.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? That's not a loop.
That's not a loop.
Oh, it's dark, isn't it? How do you use a loop?
You have to go really close. No, you keep your eye close to it and then put it...
It's hurting my eyes. Yeah, it almost looks like it's like burnt into it or something, isn't it? It's weird.
Shall I use the loop again then?
I don't know what it says though. It almost looks like it's in a different language.
It almost looks like pen to me or something.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, that looks intriguing. We'll investigate further. So sorry it was such a short film today, but we've got a very exciting film coming up soon.
Yes.
But we just have some more investigating to do.
It's very, very cool.
Yes, it's a find that could potentially lead to trying to find some ancestors, which would be amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I hope you enjoyed this little short one. It's always a nice time when you're mudlarking. Thank you as always to everyone that likes, comments and subscribes, all of our brilliant Patreons. Yeah.
Not much else you can say.
We'll leave you with our button banter and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. So originally this button was a little bit confusing because it said B, it wasn't long enough to say Birmingham, but that's because it actually says B.Ham, which obviously stands for Birmingham. And Buttons Limited was, as the company, was formed in 1907 from the amalgamation of several button manufacturers, Thomas Carlyle Limited, Harrison Smith Limited, and Plant Green and Manton Limited, for the purpose of becoming more competitive in the face of international trade. So a bunch of English ones had to get together to make British buttons because there was too many buttons coming from other places.
Ooh, like where? Sorry, I want to throw that question in.
In 1907, well, that's when, quite often when you get to sort of 90, because then you get into things marked foreign after the wars.
Yeah.
Germany?
Maybe. I don't know. Germany had a big
Button industry?
Sorry.
Just reading a very brief history of buttons. And I've skipped to a bit and it says the first button makers guild formed in France in 1250.
Wow.
They were still regarded as a form of jewellery and restricted by sumptuary laws. If you wore too many buttons, the law could come after you for flaunting your wealth.
Oh.
At this point in time, the button was attached using a shank on the back. Buttons were so valuable that a man could pay off a debt by cutting off one of his buttons.
Why? What were they made of, like silver, gold, what, jewels, or?
The front could be carved, painted, gilded, but they were considered jewellery, so they were very fancy. And then by the 18th century, buttons could include keepsakes like hair or insects or flowers, and were even used by smugglers to hide jewels. As buttons became part of every outfit, tailors began setting male buttons on the right so then men could fasten them themselves, and women had ladies' maids, their buttons went on the left for the ease of the maid. I didn't know that's why they were on different sides. I knew they were on different sides, but I didn't know why. But it's so men could undo them themselves, and ladies' maids could do it easier. Wow! Oh no, I'm going to be.
This is getting off track a little bit.
And that's the thing, that because the majority of women are right-handed, so it's one of the first times that left-handed women have an advantage. Because it should be easier. I think I was correct, and I think lots came from Germany and lots came from Austria.
Yeah, they made Czech glass, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
Yeah. And what?
That
Czech
was
glass, but Austria made glass too.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway, so these people made the Buttons Limited Birmingham, and it's not a very imaginative name.
No, it isn't. Buttons Limited.
Manufacturing of buttons under the Buttons Limited name is recorded from 1909 in both London and Birmingham. As their chosen company name suggests, buttons were the primary product of this manufacturer, producing vast quantities for the military and civilian markets. They had a smaller production of cap badges with the Buttons Limited, but it was only sort of in the 2 decades post-World War II. And there's not been any reports of a badge design outside of the 1947 to 65 period. And then in the early 1970s, Button Limited was in the hands of the holding company Francis Summer, later known as Francis Summer Engineering Limited. It is unknown at this stage if any button badge production continued under the latter or if it remained a de facto holding company. So yeah, they made lots of army buttons as well as civilian buttons. And then I have something from the London Gazette on the 17th of January 1908, and it refers to the winding up of Plant Green and Manton Limited during the process of the formation of the company. In the matter of Plant Green and Manton Limited, in an extraordinary general meeting of the above-named company duly convened and held at 15 Waterloo Street, Birmingham, on the 20th day of December 1907, the following special resolution was duly passed, and at a subsequent extraordinary general meeting of said company, also duly convened and held at the same place on the 7th day of January 1908. The said resolution was duly confirmed, namely, that having regard to the provisional agreement on the 5th day of November 1907, entered into by this company and other companies with Mr. E.R.P. Bradley, on behalf of an intended new company, then about to be formed for the sale of the undertaking and assets of this company, and which agreement was ratified by the general meeting of this company, held on the 19th day of November 1907, and which new company has since been duly incorporated under the name of Buttons Limited, and has duly adopted the said provisional agreement, it is desirable to wind up this company, and accordingly that this company be wound up voluntarily.
What's legalese?
And that Ernest James Green, the secretary of this company, be and he is hereby appointed the liquidator for the purpose of such winding up. Dated this 14th day of January 1908, Edward H. Green, chairman.
Right. What did that one mean?
It's just when they joined the company and liquidated their actual company.
Right.
That's all the history I have about Button Limited. There are lots of forums online about people in Birmingham asking about history because this person has 3 members of their family worked there as shown on the 1911 census. So they've been trying to find out history because family members. But in 1913 they had 3 work sites in Birmingham, Portland Street, Warstone Lane and Clissard Street making buttons, buckles and stampings. Some buttons were also made in London. Oh, they also sold suitable dyes and button making machinery.
Ah, so they supplied other people things to make buttons.
So yeah, not much history, but we did learn a very cool fact about buttons that I feel like I should have known already. But I didn't, so that's very exciting. So hope you enjoyed.